If I had a son, this is what I'd meal prep him for school. I'd want my son to eat healthy, but still have some tasty food. So
who doesn't want that for their child, right? So this guy said, if I had a son, so I'm assuming he doesn't have a son. So I'm assuming this is going to be some incredibly unrealistic, unachievable goal that parents that have got like zero time are never going to achieve. So let's see what he says.
Starting off with a simple chicken sandwich on whole grain bread. Grilled chicken, cheese, lettuce, pickles, tomatoes, and some sauce.
It looks absolutely delicious. I would happily eat that every single day for the rest of my life, I think.
Next, a snack of some beef biltong with berries and a banana. And for his second meal,
how old is this child? Because that's a lot of food for just lunch, right?
I have this cheeseburger bowl with rice, ground beef, fat-free cheese, pickles, tomatoes, and lettuce. And of course his note.
Yeah, I mean, I'm wondering how old this child is. Is he like an 8-year-old or is he like a 18-year-old? Because for like an 8-year-old, that is an absolute shit ton of food. The kid's gonna be stacked. He's got a ton of protein in there. All his macros are here. It's a really balanced meal. But yeah, it looks good, looks delicious.
You have incredible power within you. Don't forget that. Love you, pal.
Okay, so from the note, I'm gonna assume it's an 8-year-old because you're not sending that note to your like 17-year-old son, are you? I don't know. I can't work out what this guy, the delivery of this guy sounds like he's taking the piss. He sounds really over sincere, so I'm not sure if he's doing this as a kind of, you know, you see those videos of this is what I cook for my son or this is what I make for my husband after he comes home from work. And then you see like the most atrocious, highly processed, packaged food, and you just think, what the fuck? Maybe he's kind of doing that as an antidote to this. I mean, there's nothing wrong with this meal at all. It's a fantastic meal, in fact. And the thing is with those videos, when you see parents giving their children like a lunchbox that's completely devoid of all nutrition, I think to myself, are people purposefully making their children malnourished? I don't think they are. I just don't think people are fully educated on what is really in our food. I don't think people really understand what ultra-processed food is, how bad it is for you, and like the knock-on health effects it can have for the rest of your life, especially if you're like a young child, a growing child with a developing brain. You know, school is such an important time for a child's development in terms of like, not only physically, biologically, but like socially for the rest of their life. And you're fueling them with just shit and expecting them to perform at the highest level. I don't think anyone's purposefully doing that to their child. I think if parents have the knowledge, they have the time, they have the money, they would happily give their kids this kind of super like home-cooked, nutrient-dense, balanced meal. But the reality is, it's just like they're trying to save time, trying to save money, and they're just like chucking in what they think is right at the time for their kids. So yeah, would it be great if everyone fed their kids this stuff for their school day? Yes, it would. Is that a real possibility for 99% of people? I just don't think so. If you want more no BS health and fitness tips, drop me a follow and I'll see you on the next one.